It's Ecclesiasticus chapter 40, verse 12. All bribery and injustice shall be blotted out, but true dealing shall endure forever. Why is that, man? Because all bribery, right? Bribery is built on lies, man. The foundation of bribes is propped up with lies. That's why, man. Okay? So, you see, usually you could be found out if you receive the gift. All you got to do is discern the spirit, man. If they teaching half-truths, right, or perverting judgment, you know they receive reward, man, because that's what it is, man. They took a bribe. They took a bribe, man. They sold out. Perverting judgment. Okay? That's what it is, man. And then eventually they're going to be found out because they're going to be exposed for taking gifts. All right? First it comes spiritually. First it comes spiritually, and it can be discerned by the mixture of lies with the truth, man. That's all. Right? You could tell like that, man. Okay? You could tell they teaching lies about perverting judgment, man. That's all you got to do. That's it, man. Whatever's done in darkness is going to be brought out to light. Okay? That's all to it, man. And I read earlier that the land is established by the king, man. But if he received gifts, he overthrows the land. So when you see corruption in the land, when you see the sabotage of your country, right? The destruction of infrastructure, and there's no explanation behind it. They lying to you on the media about what happened. You know, man, your king has overthrown your land. Your king overthrew your land, man. Why? Because he took a bribe. That's all it was, man. Took a bribe. All right, let's go to Ecclesiasticus 19. Ecclesiasticus chapter 19. Huh? Verse 26. There is a wicked man that hangeth down his head sadly, right? But inwardly he is full of deceit, right? That's like what it's saying in Ecclesiastes 12. Hold on, let me get that too. Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching. See this? Though he hold his head down. Huh? He hold his head down. He crouching. Yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. Right? So inwardly he is corrupt. But he put on a sad countenance, right? Like it says here. Ecclesiastes 19:26. There is a wicked man that hangeth down his head, sadly, but inwardly he is full of deceit, casting down his countenance. and making as if he heard not. Where he is not known, right? Where he is not seen, or when he is not being watched, nobody see what he's doing, right? It says, he will do thee a mischief before thou be aware, right? And if for want of power he be hindered from sinning, yet when he findeth opportunity, he will do evil. You see this, man? When they find opportunity, that's why King Hezekiah, or the king of Babylon, Merodach-Baladan, came to Hezekiah when he found out he was sick. He saw that was the perfect opportunity for him, man. Perfect. You see, it says right here, right? So again, Ecclesiastes 19:28, if for want of power he be hindered from sinning, right? Because there was no way, if King Hezekiah didn't have that illness, there wouldn't have been an occasion for him to come in peaceably with a gift and overthrow the heart and countenance of King Hezekiah, right? There wouldn't have been no opportunity. So he was hindered from sinning because there was no opportunity. If King Hezekiah didn't get sick. But since he got sick, that was the perfect low point for Merodach-Baladan to come in and deceive King Hezekiah. Perfect opportunity. Right? Ecclesiastes 19:28, if for want of power he be hindered from sinning, yet when he findeth opportunity, he will do evil. You see this, man? He found opportunity right there. The opportunity was when King Hezekiah was sick, he found out that he was sick and was recovered. So he was like, all right, cool. I'm going to use this as an opportunity to come in peaceably, right, and give him a gift. And what? Use that to deceive him so I could come in and see and spy out the land and all of that madness. See what I'm saying? He will do you evil, man. You see how a gift overthrow you, man? You see that, man? All right? Go back to Proverbs 19:6. I'm going to bring something else out on that. Proverbs 19:6. Proverbs 19:6, many will entreat the favor of the prince, and every man is a friend to him that giveth gifts. Right, man. That go the same, that applies, because listen, man, the women, they understand as well. They say the way to a man's heart is through his belly, man. Right? So women know how to and when to give a gift. When a man hungry, coming home from work tired, want to eat something, that gift right there is the perfect opportunity to ask your husband for something that you've been wanting for a long time. So you don't use the word deceitfully, man. You understand? That's why Jacob sold the birthright. Not Jacob, Esau sold his birthright to Jacob. Esau came home starving, man. He couldn't get no venison when he went out hunting. He was famished. He was hungry. He was at a low point, man. Jacob that was the perfect opportunity for Jacob to ask him to sell his birthright to him. Perfect, man. That's why he's called Jacob, man. To supplant. He supplanted Esau, man. supplanted Esau for that birthright. Got Esau at a low point when he was hungry, coming home from hunting. Starving. He saw Jacob cooking that pottage. And he was like, okay, you want some of this? I know you're hungry. You starving right now. You just came home from hunting. You didn't catch nothing. If you want some of this pottage, you're going to have to give me your birthright. See, that's the gift that destroyed the heart, man. That was some food right there. See, women know this. They know this about men.